This one hurts. Um, I don't know what's going on, man. It's like I don't know what's going on, man. More sad news report, man. John Laurinaitis, better known as Road Warrior Animal, who was the last surviving half of the Legion of Doom, the Road Warriors. He was the last surviving member of that duo. Died today. Well, actually, died last night of unknown causes at this time at the age of 60. Um, he was at a resort in Missouri celebrating his wedding anniversary with his wife. 10 days ago, he celebrated his 60th birthday. Um, in fact, I believe he posted about it on his Twitter uh, as far as his wedding anniversary, not too long before he actually passed away of unknown causes. Uh, police and paramedics were called shortly before midnight, and they were arrived at 11:49 p.m. But by that time, he was already deceased. Like I said, right now, no uh, cause of death was given. Uh, but the family confirmed his death on his official Twitter account. He, along with Road Warrior Hulk, who died in 2003 of a heart attack at only 46 years old, he and Road Warrior Hulk formed the Legion of Doom, more popularly known as the Road Warriors. If you followed wrestling in the 80s into the 90s, um, you these guys were iconic, to say the least. You know what I'm saying? In AWA, NWA, later on, you know, WWE. To me, they're my one of my two favorite all time groups as far as tag teams. You know, Road Warriors and Harlem Heat are my two favorite all time groups. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, they were intimidating. Of course, their style was influenced by the Mad Max movies, obviously. They started off as bikers as far as their looks, but they wanted to appear more imposing, so they wore face paint, had the mohawks, wore the spikes, and they already were buff, 300-pound behemoths, and what I'm saying, they dominated 80s into the early to mid 1990s. Um, yeah, but this sucks, man. Of course, they were known for the catchphrase, "Oh, what a rush!" So I'm gonna tell you something though, man. Like about a lot of these wrestlers, a lot of the shit talking that you see on YouTube, as far as like talking trash for other channels or talking shit about sports figures or what I'm saying, just the that whole shit really is influenced from wrestling, like with the interviews, and listen to Macho Man, Hulk Hogan, really the heels more so than the faces. The heels are who a lot of us were influenced by. Is entertaining. They still do it to a certain extent, but wrestling's not the same. But wrestling has such a huge impact on me, and I think most people, if you grew up in that era, our humor, um, you know, the way that we, uh, even the way we communicate to an extent when we're not putting on airs. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, this. I don't know, man. I guess for a guy to be that big, 60 is kind of a decent lifespan. You know what I'm saying? You don't really see a whole bunch of 300-pound 80-year-olds walking around. So to live to be 60, and you're that big anyway, 300, 320. I mean, it's not bad. I mean, how can I say this? Like, everybody's not going to live to be 80, 90 years old. Some people aren't. That you know, if Wilt Chamberlain couldn't make it to 70, then nobody's blessed to be live so many years. Like if you look at those interviews in the mid 90s, you would have never guessed that Wilt Chamberlain would be dead in 4 years, and 25 years later, Bill Russell will still be going strong. But you just never know. You never know who's going to live a long time and who's going to be cut down. If you look at going to politics, if you look at, for instance, if you look at, for instance, the 1960 debates, right, between Kennedy and Nixon. Kennedy exuded youth and health and vigor, and Nixon looked all fucked up in the first debate, looking like he wanted to vomit. And, you know, Kennedy was assassinated. I mean, that wasn't a natural death, but he was assassinated. Nixon lived another 35 years, so you never know who what's in the cards for you. You know what I'm saying? But basically, what I'm trying to say is this: you gotta live every day to its fullest because you never know when your time is up. So rest in peace, John Laurinaitis, better known as Road Warrior Animal.